Hey everybody, hey, happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day to my mama friends out there. I hope you're enjoying your day. It's gorgeous out here in New England and yeah, it's a good day. So I hope you're enjoying it and I hope you're with friends and family today. So here I am, 100-day challenge, day 12. So for those of you that have been tracking me, I'm doing this 100-day challenge where I hop on here on my Facebook page, and my goal is to deliver value-add content every single day, share something that hopefully would be helpful to others. Now, I was at Cape Cod Ragnar for the past couple of days, so I actually did not get on here and do a live video yesterday, but that's okay because it was just one of those days, and I talk a lot about grace here on my page, and so I'm giving myself grace that I missed a day. So hey, I would love to know if you're here live, say hello, and I'd love to say hi to you. And then if you are watching me later on the replay, let me know that too. So today I want to share with you guys, so I've been running Cape Cod Ragnar, and for those of you that aren't familiar with Ragnar, if you didn't see my live video from one of the transition areas on Friday, take a look at that because it's definitely something that if you have not experienced it, you at least have to see for yourself. So a little bit of backstory. So a Ragnar is a relay race, and it's typically 200 miles where you have 12 people in 2 vans, and you basically like leapfrog your way across 200 miles over 24 hours. I've done Reach the Beach, which is the race that starts in Cannon Mountain, and it goes all the way to, or it does not Cannon anymore. It starts somewhere different. I can't think of where it is. Anyway, the White Mountains all the way to Hampton Beach. This particular one did the whole length of the Cape. So we went from Hull, Mass, all the way to Provincetown. So it's definitely an experience where you cheer on other runners, you're running yourself, you're living out of a van, like really close quarters. I won't get into all the details. Definitely go back and take a watch for that. But one of the things that I wanted to share about how Ragnar, kind of similar to almost like a marathon race, where it's all about the journey. And it was interesting because at the end of most races, any of you that have raced out there usually get a medal, right? And so this particular medal was really cool. This is my Ragnar Cape Cod medal. But what was really awesome about it is that on the back, everybody on our team had a different saying and had a different expression. And mine, and then there's kind of something that all 12 medals spells out. But for me, my message was the journey is in the destination. And it really got me thinking about, and that's what I wanted to share with you guys, about how really it is all about the journey. The journey is the destination. It's not about getting there, but it's about the learning process through the experience. And I wanted to share with you guys kind of 4 key things that I think is important that really kind of underscores that the journey is the destination. And I'm going to share it in the context of my Ragnar race, okay? So first thing is, like, point number 1 is the people that you meet along the way. So think about like something that you experienced. Oh, looks like somebody made a comment, but I can't see comments. Bummer. Sorry if I'm not responding to you. I can't see your comments for some reason. But anyway, kind of point number 1 is the people that you meet along the way. So anytime that you jump into an experience and you're really kind of open to the people that you meet, it really blesses your life. And so the people that I ran this particular Ragnar with, it's actually, one of them was my son, who of course I knew, but many of the other people I met through running. In particular, the captain of our team, Tammy, who's a good friend of mine now. I met her maybe 3 years ago where we ran a Ragnar together. We kept in touch. We become really good friends. We run together all the time. And honestly, like, she's considered like one of my really good friends now. Additionally, there's other people that I've met along the way that weren't necessarily on our team, but I've met up with at other races. And so we really look forward to like seeing one another, catching up, cheering each other on. So it's really this community of people that you really develop a really strong bond. And, you know, if we're always thinking about like winning the race or running for time or all those types of things, you don't really get to experience like, you know, really the great relationships that you build along the way. So super, super thankful that running and this Ragnar experience has given me the opportunity to really meet awesome people along the way. So that's point number one. Point number two is that there are moments in this experience that honestly, I cherish. When I look back on 30 hours in a van with 6 people, there's so many moments that I'm like laugh to myself. I can think of one in particular when Tammy and I were sitting, we had parked, we're waiting to take off for leg number 2. We're waiting for the other van to finish. And we were just tired and silly and just doing silly stuff. But we had literally like the case of the giggles. And we were just laughing and laughing and laughing. And she got me on video with this one thing that I was doing to make her laugh. And it was just like one of those moments that I'll never forget. Like it was so joyful. It was like belly laugh. It was just so much fun to have that moment where we were just being silly. How often do we do that? We hardly ever do those types of things, right? And we need more laughter in our life. We need more joyful moments. Give me some hearts in the comments if you agree with me, where you just, when you think back of memories, we don't remember big milestones, we don't remember like, accomplishing this or accomplishing that. We remember like those belly laughs with the special people in our life, or that moment that we might have had with someone, right? That's one of the most cherished memories that I have from this race, is that we just giggled, right? Or when like Josh and I were just like hanging out and like catching up and just being with him. Like it wasn't that anything super special happened, but sharing this experience with him, like honestly, is definitely something that I cherish. So that's number 2. Oh, and honestly, like another really fun thing is my friend Tammy brings music, and we just light up the transition area because we have this music blaring. We're dancing, like having a fun time. It's those types of moments, that really is what an experience is all about. So that's point number 2. Point number 3 is about being present. Okay, when we're present in the journey, it's amazing some of the things that you'll notice. So typically, like I'm that person that runs with headphones. I don't always listen to music. I listen more to like podcasts and sermons and things like that, or books on Audible. Well, this race I decided, well, I'll be honest, my headphones died through my first run, 2 miles into my first run, which was 5 miles. They died and I didn't have a charger for them. So for all the rest of my runs, it was completely music and podcast free. And I had the best time running, listening to my breathing, listening to my feet hit the pavement, saying hello to runners going by, waving at vans going by, just being present in the moment on my run, not just trying to get through it, but really enjoying each of those times that I went out by myself. It was really, really cool. And honestly, like just made me get back that love for running that I've been struggling with, because I've been struggling in my running. So that, like just being present in my run and just experiencing that was absolutely critical. So that's point number 3, is being present. And then point number 4 kind of relates to that, but it's really truly enjoying what you love. So just the act of running and just camaraderie with other people, with other runners, and the time that I just had like with my own thoughts and just in prayer. And if somebody came to mind, I prayed for them as I was out for my run, and just being honestly grateful that I can run, grateful that I can race, grateful that I can have this time with friends and I can experience these types of things that, like, honestly, like if I was a fearful person, like something like this might intimidate me. Like that would be like, that sounds crazy. But the fact that I said yes so many times ago and I just have loved it and I look forward to this every year, just like made me feel so grateful. And so this medal like means so much more than just something that hangs on my wall behind me. So you guys see my medals for all my different races and stuff. Like those are great. But honestly, like this one where it says to me that the journey is the destination, this is an experience. Like this is something that I will not forget. Like I didn't, write down on my bib my time. Like it's not about my time or my pace or accomplishing anything. these particular races, and this is why I love them, I love relays, it's because of the experience. It's what happens in the van. It's the memories that you create. It's the people that you meet. It's just this amazing experience that, quite honestly, it's like almost kind of hard to describe. It's just one of those things that you have to do it at least once. All right. So that's what I want to share with you guys. Four kind of key things about why I believe that the journey is in fact the destination. So how appropriate for me to get this particular medal to really capstone this experience. So that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you're enjoying your Mother's Day. I hope you're loving on your moms. I hope if you are a mom, you're doing something special for yourself. Take a bath tonight, go see a movie, do something fun, get control of the remote control, whatever it is for you. I hope that you do it, and I hope that you enjoy. All right, friends. So have a blessed rest of your evening, and I will see you here tomorrow.